to win this game. Over 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. That's going to be a legal screen of Fabian Blek. So Würzburg rotating through their bench very early on. Blek picking up his second personal foul. Frank Jackson turns this one over now. Würzburg don't quite have the numbers. Steinbach gone, misses the layup. Well, those are golden opportunities, and now Nanterre with another chance. Dussilier puts it on the floor, and that's how you convert the transition. It's actually Milan Babic. My apologies, but again, an effective fast break by Nanterre, 82. There's the alley-oop, and the connection is made. Well, Nelson Phillips, are you kidding me? That's just the hang time in the air by Nelson. Or Lord Nelson, whatever we want to call him. Well, Nanterre go for another three. That one's not going to go. But that was a good look by Milan Babic. 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Nanterre still holding on to the three-point cushion. Mike Davis down low, and again, that's way too easy as Maximilian Ugrai manages to cut it down to a 1-point deficit. Well, the defense completely sprung out of vision, and Würzburg took advantage. Jackson fakes the screen, kicks out again. He's made 1 3, makes another one. Well, Nanterre making it happen from the perimeter tonight. The rainbow is open. Now, if they get a stop here, potentially, that could be 2 for 1. Well, Ugrai, he'll try a pick and pop. That's a little too short. Nanterre comes up with a loose ball. Cavalier goes in, finds Tillman, and at the moment, it's all Nanterre. Effectively capitalizing. Seven seconds difference between game and shot clock at the moment. 5 down here for Würzburg. Ugrai's got to make something happen. Tillman's good defense. That's not going to go. Now Nanterre have time. Babic trying to go the way. No foul called. Now Würzburg has to pull up, takes it, and that's going to be a little too short at the moment. Tillman, for quite a few teams over the years, played at Sassari, also last season for Ike Athens. He knows all too well how tough this competition can be. Tillman doesn't take many threes, but why not the big fella? He picketh, he poppeth. And he maketh it now. A 9-point ball game. Würzburg just need to rally in there, find some rhythm and momentum in their game. Just want to get away from them. Right now spinning around. Nowhere to go at the moment. Makes a tough pass, and that's going to be, well, no, they don't turn it over. Ugrai wide open, but that's not going to count. Because unfortunately, that's going to be a 24. Chance now to make it a double-digit lead for Nanterre. Going to that dribble handoff, culminated with a ball screen from Justin Tillman. Babic down the middle. Oh, he fakes the pass, and he goes in and underneath. What a play by Milan Babic. Well, he faked me down on that one. What a play. Milan Babic coming into this game, giving some good minutes, as now Nelson Phillips tries a three. That's not going to go. Well, here we go. Young fella, bit of contact, avoids the block as Monsieur Lucas Fischer goes the home country of the defending FIBA World Cup champions. This city, well, the Marienburg Fortress might be the landmark, but many basketball fans in the world will know that Würzburg is the home of one of the greatest players of all time, one Dirk Nowitzki. 7 on the shot clock now. They go for another three. That one's up, and that one just calmed down the nerves of Würzburg. That was almost a fadeaway. Go for another pick and pop. Tough pass on the three. That one's up, and again, Nanterre making it rain here in the first half. Again, a team that on average does make about 8 3-pointers per game. Right now, really playing within themselves, well, playing above themselves, I would argue. Wolfsburg try another three. That's not going to go. Oh, great hustle going out of bounds, giving his team the young 20-year-old. Can Wolfsburg build? Nelson Phillips baseline hangs in the air. No foul called. Now, have they called it in the end? I think they have, yeah. Rebound shy of a double-double, but you can definitely see, because he can be a perimeter threat, but also just a very explosive player on the wing. Definitely tough for many teams to handle. Look at his defense here, making life difficult for Milan Babic. Nanterre, again, nice little penetration, fakes the dish off, and Frank Jackson again getting inside the Wolfsburg key. That's a good thing we've seen tonight from Nanterre, attacking the paint. Seljas penetrates. Eurosteps goes in again. Is that Larry Bird in a Wolfsburg jersey? This guy went the length of the floor. Did a little shimmy Eurostep. The inside layup with the finger roll. Could that be the beginning of the Seljas show? Babic another three, and again it is just simply raining threes. Well, they brought the France. Well, excuse me, they brought the rain from France all the way here to beautiful Germany. Babic is on favorites to maybe leave with the victory, but Nanterre have only missed 1 3-pointer this evening. 6 out of 7. They do average 8 3-pointers per game. Well, no carrying violation called. It's going to remain there. 6-0 on the shot clock. Seljas got to make something happen. Down the middle, dish off, nice pass, got to finish. As Lucas Fischer comes up with a rebound. Nanterre in total control, down the middle. Prokacin kicks out to Fischer. That's good recovery. Jackson getting caught in a double team. Well, Babic had to catch a tough one. That's a poor pass coming from Ducillier. You can see the frustration. 6:03 left here in the second quarter. 14-point lead to Nanterre. Seljas pick and pop in the mid-range. Well, they draw a foul in the end, so you'd expect him to be in double figures. As he misses a second free throw. Nelson Phillips tries to get a little breather for his tremendous effort so far here in the first half. Kevin coming off one screen. Backdoor play goes in reverse. Oh, mon Dieu! Allez, Nanterre, what a play. Milan Babic. What a move. Now Seljas. Wolfsburg trailing by 15. Bumps, bit more contact. Well, probably could have gotten an @1 there, but that's Zach Seljas we're used to seeing average 25 points per game. Backdoor play finds Desi Rodriguez in consecutive offensive plays. When Nanterre have caught Wolfsburg off a backdoor. Again, if Nanterre wins tonight, they'll go 2-2. This is good ball movement. But nothing open from the perimeter. You've already seen 18 points in the paint for Nanterre. Only 10 coming for Wolfsburg. It's now Cavert. Throwing this down to Desi Rodriguez. Rodriguez down the middle. Nice dump down again. Do you smell what the Rocco is cooking? Left with a 5-point victory. But now they find themselves trailing. And they're trailing hard. Now the good thing is, let's just say hypothetically, if it stays like this, and these two teams somehow end up on the same record, theoretically, Nanterre would win the head-to-head. So Wolfsburg's got to battle back. Click so far from the perimeter. Only 10 points in the paint for Wolfsburg. That's intelligent play. Drawing the foul against Rocco Prokacin. It's now Jackson. Forces up a Hail Mary three, and again, nothing dropping at the moment. Milan Babic looking to push this one. This has got to be a huge momentum swing. You see Würzburg sitting into a 2-3 zone, considering Nanterre's been on fire. Well, they break the zone down with the high post and then the dump down. Well, that's the old traditional school way of breaking down a 2-3 zone. Flash to the high post. In that case, a team like Würzburg, there shouldn't be that big a gap in the zone. They've got to be a little tighter. Salias with a post up. Draws a bit of contact and somehow still gets it to go. Tough move by... Babic gets his pocket picked, but they keep this one alive. They don't want to give a foul here. Well, haven't committed a foul here in the second quarter. Babic has been on fire. That's not going to go. Tillman offensive board, and at the moment, Nanterre showing a little bit more will. Staying it back to a 19-point ball game. There's another kick out by Lucas Vank, unable to score. Salias is wide open. They get the class, but if you've got 9 3-pointers, just one above their average for Nanterre. Nice pick and roll sequence. Last and backdoor play. Oh, nice passing going in. Gotta finish it. That is team basketball. Sharing is caring. And in the end, Hans Steinbach with the finish. Würzburg cannot afford to give any more fouls away. They don't want to send Nanterre to the free throw line. Rodriguez looking to go left. Has to force a tough pass. Time winding down. Oh, good hands. They force another turnover, but nobody running here with Mike Davis. Davis goes in, avoids the block, but he misses the layup and the putback. Oh, Hans Steinbach at the moment. More full-court man-to-man pressure coming from Würzburg. Look at the free throw count. Nanterre, a perfect 100%. Würzburg, as we mentioned, 3 misses so far. Rodriguez looking to isolate. Dishes off, finds Tillman, and Tillman finishes. Well, Rodriguez is a mismatch nightmare for anybody on the Würzburg roster. So they have gone to that mismatch quite a lot tonight, Nanterre. Well, over dribbles it, commits a turnover. An intelligent play by Paul Lacombe. That is simply a high bar. Back now to a 17-point ball game. Another missed attempt here, so Würzburg looking to chip into the deficit. Now they turn it right back over. Way too casual. Under 4 minutes. Nanterre still leading by 15. Würzburg don't want to commit any more fouls. Well, it's just that easy at the moment. Here for Würzburg, like Nanterre, they gave away too many fouls early on. They go for another 3. That one's up, and again, they keep on flying in. And this team, as we've seen them do all throughout this season in the first 3 games, living and dying from the perimeter. The question is, will it be enough to get them back in? Penetration. Babic in the lane does a vista. Putback dunk by Justin Tillman. Well, when you're out of donuts, you better call box out. Tillman just came in with a bit of authority on that one. 11 points tonight for Tillman. Keeping Nanterre ahead by 16. Almost turning it over. Avoiding the backcourt violation. 5 now on the shot clock. In the lane, goes up. What a tough finish. Mike Davis had to make the most out of a tough situation. Again, they Could have come up with a turnover. But Nanterre will patiently build up their offense. Well, again, they turn it over. Here we go. Here we go. Nelson Phillips, well, wanted to go for the dunk. He injured himself in that process. Looks like he is moving quite gingerly on that foot, but I think he's going to try to play on. 12-point deficit. Closest Würzburg had been here in the third quarter. It's just too heavy on the finish. Phillips comes up with it. You can see the fatigue settling in here in Würzburg, but they still have 90 seconds and another quarter. Phillips, big three. Doesn't get it, and that's going to be an offensive foul against Mike Davis. Double team comes over. Foul's going to be called, and that's a silly foul to give away because now they are. The history of basketball dates back to the early 1900s. Almost forcing a turnover, but Sen comes up with it. Nelson Phillips trying to take a few gambles, and then again another unnecessary foul. And well, here we go. Final 10 minutes. Can Würzburg rally, protect their undefeated start? Or can Nanterre get only their second victory in season number 9? Good hands by Lucas Vonk. Now we're under 10 on the shot clock. Gobert penetrates. Finds a bit of separation. Doesn't get it. Sellias comes up with the rebound. Würzburg just need to settle into the tempo here in the fourth quarter. They don't need to rush anything too quickly. Mike Lewis finds Sellias. Now we have 6 on the shot clock. Lewis bumps, goes in, finishes. Now makes it a 12-point ball game. Soft penetration by Mike Lewis. Würzburg don't want to pick up. Again, they picked up a silly foul now. This baseline possession of Nanterre. Babic hesitates, kicks out. Gobert goes in, Euro step. Tough finish, can't get it. Nanterre survive. Well, nice pass down low, finds Rockroper. Berkatchin with the finish. The silent assassin, Berkatchin. Like that would just keep Nanterre ahead. Make the comeback ever so much more difficult. To keep you updated in the other game, Igo Kea currently lead by 3 points against Hapoel Holon. Those two teams also 1 and 2 is Nelson Phillips from downtown, nailing the three-pointer. Oh, hand in his face, but Lord Nelson, no problem. 14 points for Phillips. That is his second three-pointer of the evening. Miles been committed. That's going to be 2 free throws coming up for Jackson. Now the second team, giving them the margin of a 13-point lead. Now finding Steinbach. Time winding down again on the shot clock. That's just a very clumsy pass. Got to get it in bounds. Got to go quickly. Tough fadeaway three. It's up, hits the rim, and now you can see they get a second chance. The relentless nature of Würzburg. Got to go quickly again. Lewis, defended by Jackson. Tough step back, deep one. Well, they throw it away. Nelson, they turn it right back over, and you got the feeling that maybe this just isn't going to be Würzburg's day. Who now is overtaking Milan Babic as the leading scorer. Jackson penetrates, bit of contact, goes in, voids the block. Now it's a 13-point deficit. Würzburg cannot afford to commit any more fouls. They don't want to invite Nanterre to the free throw line. 11 points this evening for Jackson. Of course, this group might have an exciting finish to number 1 see who finishes top, but also who makes it into the play-ins. Well, Klassen again, too slow to show. There's the jump hook. Doesn't finish. Celias with the rebound. That was a golden opportunity for Cape to put it back to 15 points. Splits the defense. No foul call, but it's going to keep on playing. He's in a Euro step, but, well, Prokachin may have just tugged him on the leg. Well, Celias saves out of bounds. I don't know if that's going to coming back in for Nanterre. Celias, quick catch and shoot. 3 is up. Not going to go. Klassen secures a rebound. They try another 3. It's up again. It's just not going to go. Oh, it almost went in. Celias just mistimed that on the rebound. Nanterre just wearing the time down. Again, another careless foul. See, this is the problem that Würzburg attempts. Might just be the final hurdle. Jackson finds space. 3 is up. Not going to go. Another foul. Nanterre will go back to the charity stripe. Of course, now in his 4th season with Nanterre. Now leading by 16. Nice pass down low. The throwdown by Owen Klassen. That time, Nanterre's help side defense. Well, I think they'll be happy to give that one away. Over 3 minutes, leading by 14. Würzburg. Right now, looking down the barrel of losing that undefeated start. Again, Klassen just trying to come out and show, and a little too slow in that one. Again, it's another foul. So, it's the Impulse Unicaja, Pinar Caxiaca. Those teams, they've got a plethora of experience at this level. This is a very talented Würzburg squad. A lot of players who have proven their worth to get to this level. No doubt they're going to have to look back on this game, figure out that defensively they've made way too many errors. Another 3 goes flying. It's back to a 12-point deficit with under 3 minutes. Defensively, they've got to be disciplined. Well, Davis now 20 points tonight. Just 1 shy of his average at 21. Rodriguez made 1 in the last fixture. He makes another one. And he looks at the Würzburg bench, and I believe he may have just said au revoir. Goodbye. 91-76. Another step back by Jackson. That's another 3. Both teams exchanging 3-point field goals. Prokachin, Babic, Ahmad Cabe, Ducilia, and Rodriguez on the floor. Now they just need to play the patient game. No need to rush anything. If anything, get fouled. Get back to the free throw line. But don't turn it over. Celias defending Desi Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes baseline. Tries to dump down to Prokachin. Final seconds. Ducilia almost got it. That's a big offensive rebound. Oh, Nanterre look like they're heading for their 2nd victory. As are Hapoel Holon, who now are currently leading in the fight. These fans, they've been used to nothing but victories in the opening 3 games in their debut season here in season number 9. Backdoor play goes up. Caver finish it. No, he doesn't. He gets fouled. Remember, his 2 points. A few rebounds away from a double-double, but I think he'll be happier just to make sure they'll go 2-2, a 500 mark here. Catch and shoot from the perimeter, doesn't get his feet set. I'd say Nanterre, they've done their game plan defensively to perfection for them to play for, but they trail by 11. For Nanterre, winning the head-to-head would not only be a massive goal for them, but not only taking their 2nd victory, but winning that head-to-head would be monumental. Double team getting ready. Rodriguez finds Babic. Ducilia, wide open 3, doesn't get it now. Würzburg's got to go quickly. And you know what? Not a bad one. In deficit. They just need to get 4 more points to get it to that 5-point deficit mark. There's a double team. They don't want to foul. Rodriguez, happy to slow it down. Nowhere to go at the moment. There's another foul. It looks like protecting that head place here in Group A. Well, here we go. There's a double team behind the back. Oh, they almost turned it over. What almost happened? Well, that will do it. Rocco Prokachin making it now a 10-point ball game. Nanterre are going to win the head-to-head. Nanterre, 92, get their second victory.